everyone, I'm back with the large family base game home. It's very large, it's for 8 Sims, 2 parents, 3 toddlers, which is a lot of kids, and a teenager. There's a large living room, a large kitchen, a pool in the backyard, a wraparound porch, pretty much every activity that your Sim wants to do, or could do. I cluttered the home quite a bit, and right now I'm doing the little entryway, which I'm just gonna say now that I'm counting the holiday stuff pack to be base game because it is free. And I mean, I don't see why not, because everyone should download that because it's free, and it actually has quite a bit of stuff in there. I was surprised. I actually don't have very many packs, expansion packs, like I said before in the past video. I only have Seasons, Get to Work, Cats and Dogs, Dine Out, and then Laundry Day stuff pack. So I'm not gonna be talking much in this video since I did explain pretty much everything about this build in the last video, and so I'll put some music up later for you guys to enjoy. But right now I'm just doing the little office area, which I thought was a good idea because I feel like one of the parents might work from home, probably because raising kids are a lot and they might want to be home to actually help with the 3 toddlers that they have. You can always change the toddlers to be like kids or whatever. I ended up taking a lot of time in this build, especially in the second half for the interior, because I had to shift through like stuff, especially clutter from all of the other packs and the clutter that I have that is CC that you can see. I will be doing a CC build, trying to use pretty much all of my CC and like nothing else other than that. The problem with using CC is that I do want to link it all below, and that's gonna take a while because then I have to go back online and find every single one. Although I feel like I did download most of them in like packs that you can just download a bunch of them all at once, you know? But right now I'm just cluttering that little bookshelf. I did leave the 2 little pictures there. I used to just fill up the space so it didn't like snap onto the bookcase. But I did get rid of those later when I play tested this build. And also this desk right here, I had to move this clutter all the way around because you couldn't actually use the computer. That happens to me a lot whenever I clutter the desks, because I feel like desks, especially compared to other places in the house, are usually cluttered, you know? I feel like that's just more realistic, especially for a base game build. I wanted to keep it interesting. I wanted there to be stuff everywhere, you know, especially because it's like an 8 sim home. That's a lot of people. See, like those books behind it, I think that was making it not be able to be played, so I had to move a bunch of stuff around later. But everything else in the build was fine to use and is usable. The bathrooms aren't that small, like they're pretty much the standard 2x3s, you know? But for some reason I always worry like if there's some kind of thing in the way. Or like in the other bathroom I put like some clutter inside the tub, which I actually don't usually do because you can't see it right away. It's like a very small detail that isn't very noticeable, so I usually don't do that, but for some reason I felt like doing that. And they can still shower in there, which is great. So I also accidentally forgot to remove a window. You'll see that later. Yeah, it's fine. Probably my least favorite thing with building base game are like the floor and the wall options. Not as much wall options because I just love me a good wooden flooring. And this flooring, the glorious whatever, I don't know what it's called, but that flooring is beautiful. But all of the flooring that comes with other packs for as far as wood goes, I think is so much better than all of the base game stuff. Like the base game, like more bland wood flooring is so bad to me. I don't know. It's just really bad, but here I'm just cluttering the bathroom. I almost got rid of this because it wasn't interesting, but I did add a lot of clutter onto that little sink area. I love this house. It seems to me very realistic, and also I kind of want to call it basic because it is a base game home, because it is kind of basic, but I called it a dream home because I feel like this is like kind of what a huge family's home would look like in real life, you know? It's not like too designer perfect, do you know what I mean? I don't know, I really like the layout that I came up with, but it takes a while for me to place all of the clutter and all of the plants outside, which are all debug items. This house is about $150,000. It might actually be less than that, but I'm not completely sure. I really gotta check. I'll leave a comment down below if I'm wrong, but, and then for, like, the traits for the houses, I added, Convivial, which is, good for your families to, like, build up relationships with each other, and so probably the people that live here will be really close with each other, which is cute. I imagine this is, like, a very close family, and so now I'm doing a little bit of the boy's bedroom, which I imagine he grows up to be a little rascal, even though the kid boy upstairs, his room is like all black, and I found this debug item. You're definitely gonna notice that. It's like this cactus sign that was for some kind of shop somewhere. I have no idea where it came from, but it is so cool, and it looks like he kind of like took it off the streets and put it in his room, which I love seeing. Actually, one of my favorite things is like kind of stolen street items in rooms as decorations, which actually is illegal. I did not know it. I don't know, it is. Surprising. I mean, no, I'm not surprisingly, but a lot of people do it. It's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because then, if you steal a stop sign, people don't know whether to stop, and it could... Alright, this is bad. Yeah, bad things could happen. I'm not gonna say anything else. Alright, so I imagine the mom is into gardening. I feel like she is such a super mom. Like, she has 6 kids in this huge house. And, like, there is a very small gardening area that I added in the back next to the pool. Like, it's kind of hard to see because it's behind a tree. But I imagine she's very good at gardening. She loves plants because there are plants all over the place in this house. Would you call this a cluttered home? Like, would you? I don't know. I feel like it's pretty cluttered to me, but I can't not do that when I'm building for some reason. I mean, I'm not gonna say for some reason. I know it's because it looks better. I try not to use the red shelf sometimes because to me it's just faster. Maybe I need to get used to it. I do use it sometimes. I think I brought it out for this, but I don't know. Usually when I raise stuff up, it works anyways. Sometimes it doesn't. Like, I had to fix, when I was playtesting, I noticed that there was a random soap that was supposed to be on the sink that was floating. I fixed that, so, if you notice that, I'm sorry. But just don't say anything. I fixed it, so when I upload it to the gallery, it'll be fine, but... right now I'm picking a rug. That's another thing about base game, is like there aren't many rug options. Okay, this is something you need to know about me. I am a rug person. I love rugs, and one of the main CC things that I downloaded were rugs, and I have one CC item that it's probably my favorite build item that's CC ever, because it is one rug, but all of like the color options and swatches are completely different rugs and like different shapes and sizes and whatever, and they're all perfect and so cute. I am obsessed with rugs. Like, I have rugs all over my apartment. I will buy rugs like for no reason all the time, even though I don't need them. Like, I don't have much space to put another rug in my place, but if I see one, it's really hard for me not to buy one, because they can be expensive though, so I've learned to like go online and find good ones, and I have found great ones that way. But I was confused with this feng shui little planter here, because I had like CC options that looked the same as it, but they weren't the same, and I don't remember ever buying that. I don't know if it was an item that like enables a mood to affect your Sims, you know? I wasn't sure about this pear poster either. I thought it was cute, but It didn't fit quite right. Anyways, I think I'm gonna let you go now because I really have nothing else to say about this build. I've talked as much as I can because both two videos in total are like 50 minutes, and that's a lot of talking for one base game build, you know? Because I didn't have very many options in terms of like furniture and clutter, but I made it work. So I also used multiple items that were unlocks that I used like through the cheat. I don't even know how to say it. What is it? Bb's entitlement something. I never remember that one. I have to look it up every single time. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go now. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and I'll see you all next time.
So I cover my tracks, get away with it one more time. No more looking back, that's the point of all my lives. So I cover my tracks, get away with it one more time. No more looking back, that's the point of all my lives.